Ramen. How to eat healthy 라면 먹을 때는 이렇게 드세요. First of all, the excessive intake of sugar, toxin, and fried noodles as health problems that can occur when eating ramen. Ramen noodles are composed of refined carbohydrates, which can raise blood sugar rapidly. And the cooking method of frying in oil can cause saturated fat and sugar toxins ages, causing blood vessel damage and aging. In addition, there is a risk of exceeding the daily intake, recommended by the World Health Organization WHO, as the sodium content per bag reaches up to 2:1. To reduce this burden, it is recommended to boil the noodles separately and eat them. Prepare 2 pots and boil the ramen in 1 pot, then take out only the noodles and transfer them to another pot. Boiling again in this way can effectively remove the frying oil and reduce the amount by about 100 kilocalories. Adding both protein and vegetables together is also helpful. Ramen is a food that contains a high percentage of carbohydrates, so adding proteins such as eggs and soft tofu can help reduce blood sugar levels. Adding vegetables such as onions, cheongyang, red pepper, broccoli, carrots, and bean sprouts to this makes it more effective. This is because the dietary fiber in these foods not only prevents blood sugar spikes, but also makes it possible to supplement potassium, which helps release sodium. Rice and salty kimchi were cited as the worst combination of ramen. The habit of mixing rice after eating ramen leads to excessive carbohydrate and excessive intake of sodium, which can cause a sudden rise in blood sugar, abdominal obesity, and swelling. Salty kimchi also increases the sodium content of ramen, which is particularly harmful for high blood pressure patients. Therefore, if you want to add kimchi, you should choose sour kimchi with less salt. You should also avoid eating expired ramen. Because ramen is fried noodles, oil can oxidize over time, which can be bad for your health. You must check the smell of noodles before you decide whether to eat them or not. 드라이빙투어가이드 WWD Driving Tour Guide. So, KH4 Driving Tour Guide 고독한미식가 Driving Tour Guide Solitary Gourmet Driving Tour Guideのグルメ고도쿠노구루메. We have full licenses, including English tour guide license. We provide an all-in service for you, which includes the airport pickup and providing a guest house, city tours, an airport drop-off service, and much more. Kakao thanksai 모든문의 0288-00582. Email is 맞춤식마il. net더스름 셔드메너모언트. 남들이하지않는 여행만 추구하는 특별한 여행. 특별한 여행만 추구하는 특별한 여행. 외국인 의료관광, thus 외국인 환자유치업체. 외국인 서울시티투어 원하는대로 맞춤식투어. 외국바이어서울시티투어전문 드라이빙투어 가이드. 일본 온천투어 세미나투어 힐링투어. 중국 이우시장보물찾기투어. 라오스 러시아 남미 등 전 세계의 맞춤식 패키지 투어. 라틴뮤지션 마리아치 탱고. 살사댄서 행사연결기획사. 고독한미식가투어 효도투어. 힐링과치유를 위한여행 DIY투어. 희망하시는 투어를 알려주세요. 맛있게 만들어 드리겠습니다. Trust Soul Tour Guide, City Tour, One Day Tour Guide, DMZ Tour Guide, Josh English Tour Guide, Dabra One Day Tour Seoul, The Rankar Tour, Culinary Tour Guide, Gourmet Tour, 셔 외국인 투어, 미식 투어, 고메 투어 가이드, 남이 섬 여행, 전화는 미국 교포 한국 관광 전문, 외국인 투어 전문, Sure Driving Guide, Sure Driving Tour Guide, City Tour Guide, Seating Guide, 전라도 투어, 내장산 투어, 백담사 투어, 은행 나무길 투어, 땅끝 마을 투어 가이드, 섬 투어 가이드, 경주 투어 가이드, 인천공항 픽업 카지노 투어관과 앵가이드, 경복궁 투어 가이드, 인사동 투어, 남산 투어 가이드, 부모님 투어, 효도 투어, 요도관광 투어, 서울 시내 효도광, 왕투어, 가네너니더서 드라이빙 투어 가이드, 드라이빙 가이드, 드라이빙 투어 가이드, 외국인 당일 투어 가이드, 외국인 일일 투어 가이드, 외국 개회사 투어, 오가이드 외국 출장, 오신분 가이드, 맛집 투어 가이드, 외국바이어서울시티투어전문 드라이빙 투어 가이드, 살사댄서 탱고댄서 축제 행사연결기획사, 드라이빙 투어 가이드, 남아스리님맘, www.drivingtourguide. So, KRR